a quick pass on the left.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the...
Makes the catch at the 20. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense home.
The Ducks trying to cash it in on first and goal. Moore will throw. Trying to ball his way in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Lacey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Slithers into space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped and it'll be pushed down. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man, it's Perez. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here's a heat. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. The defense dialed up the pressure, and they hit the quarterback, and that led to the pick.
No doubt about it, Reese. Pressure affects a quarterback's accuracy. He just was not able to set his feet on that throw. Ball got away from him a little bit, and, of course, that led to the interception.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Oh, a lot of space. And after a nice gain, the runner just scoops out of bounds.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
Sneaks it into the end zone.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Makes a man miss. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. They pick up of 6. The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Toss sweep right. Creates a little room. There he goes. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He'll pull it down and run. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. And here comes the offense on second down. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Fires left. Got him in the open. Oh, he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
To the air on second down. A strike downfield. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
He wants to change this route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Manning. Under fire. Back's looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Noles! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 in getting them back in the ball game.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. making adjustments. They'll leave it with him. Look out, he's got room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Seminoles will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Great place to start for this offense. Moore to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. He wants it all. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Lost a throw on 1st down. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Steps away. Keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Release to the back. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Using his legs, it's Lacey. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And the Noles in the hurry-up. Right back to it. Picks up the 1st down. Gets away from 1. Finds some space. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Rushes on him. Throws toward the end zone. That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Knowles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. The sweet feet buy a little time. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Seminoles! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, we're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he added the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the right. Picked off and then ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
That full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right? They've got the weapons outside. Give a guy an opportunity to make a play in the end zone. Think about the momentum change that would create.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Manning. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Give to the back. He'll try to take it back. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you that
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Touchdown, Oregon! The defense putting points on the board.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
35, Florida State, 14.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Now this offense is back on the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to get the corner. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41. That's a good gain there. The Seminoles are on the move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to throw again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now, because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Grabbed in the middle is Thomas. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
And the offense continues.
It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. They've got it to a 2-possession game, and now going for the onside kick here in the third quarter. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see see some RPO, and they're going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. These corners going to give them some space. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moore will throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Royer. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up a passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Period, and Oregon has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Moore to the air. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing down the field.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Quickly to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to throw, it's Manning. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's James. He gets it up the midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busted loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together. Backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first.
Catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Noles are in the hurry up. To the air on 1st down. Floating away. A shot toward the end zone. And he's thrown another interception. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.